Hey everybody, it's Dustin from DC Media, and today we're going to check out this Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard. Now, this keyboard has been out for quite some time, so we're a little late to the party on getting our review in on YouTube over this product. However, we have had it for the past month and a half, 2 months, and I have personally been using this as my daily driver. And to be quite honest, I am hard-pressed to find even the remotest of cons about this. In fact, I only found 2, and they're pretty superficial. Now, this keyboard costs $150, but it comes with a slew of options, not to mention, of course, the RGB. Now, there's another variant that is just red lighting. I think it's $100, $110, something like that. There'll be a link in the description below to where you can find that option if you don't want RGB. And it's the exact same keyboard. However, if you're wanting RGB, then honestly, look no further. The RGB on this keyboard is probably one of the best we've ever seen, well, ever. The way they do the plating, the lighting, the intensification of the LED, it's just top notch. So props to Corsair on figuring out how to give the best lighting options, the best vibrant color, and honestly, one of the better interfaces to control it. So, with that being said, let's go over the keyboard itself. The keyboard has a basic design and 104 key rollouts, so that way we don't miss any strokes while we're playing our games. The layout is black and white, with the white basically being a little bit of accent on the sides, and the white plate underneath the keycaps, which, as said earlier, helps with all the LED RGB needs that some of you guys really are after. Now, the LEDs are completely customizable, and we'll get into that in just a minute. We're not going to make a video over the software just yet. That's probably going to be something entirely different because the software is rather intuitive, and honestly, the options are almost endless as far as how to control the keyboard, as we'll show you in just a moment. However, the keyboard itself is rather durable, and the Cherry MX Silent switches are some of the best quality switches while maintaining a silent profile. Now, yes, you do still get a tactile function, you still get the tactile sounds, but they are far more subdued. So for any of you Twitch users out there or game streamers of any kind, this might be an option for you, because if you don't want your clickety-clacks heard all over the video, well, this is a pretty good option for maintaining silent keystrokes. Now, it's not deadly silent, they'll still be able to hear you, but it's not going to be so clickety-clack that if you're typing, they can't hear you talking over the keyboard. So you can get rid of those MX Blues or Browns that are actually fairly loud. Now, with all this being said, the keyboard itself, like I said, the Cherry MX switches, let me go back over that just a moment. They have a 2mm travel time before activation, and they take 4.8 gram force to actually activate. So if you actually look at that, that's actually extremely low travel and extremely low pressure. However, it is a tactile key, so you can definitely feel when you click it, and there's going to be a nice click sound whenever you do click it, although it is a bit subdued over all of its other brothers. They also include these. Now we'll get these on B-roll. It's the FPS and MOBA key sets. And they also include a keycap puller for those, that want to change out, so you have more of a textured feel on your keycaps, and a little bit different color, so you have a visual acuity so you can see them, but more so the texture. Now, one of the only things I would have liked to see these textured in the exact same style, the same color as the original keycaps. I have a little bit of OCD, and I'd really like to see them offer that. Although I'm not going to complain, considering these are given free with the keyboard. Most keyboard manufacturers ask you to buy these separately. So that is a nice accessory, just like the wrist rest that you get is a nice accessory. A lot of keyboard companies don't include that. They expect you to go out and use your own or purchase your own. This is included. It just snaps in, and it's actually pretty comfortable. Personally, I use it. I don't see any reason to purchase something else whenever they include something and it works as well as this. But if it's something that you don't like, you just simply either don't install it, or if it's on there, it just slides right out. So we have Spiral Rainbow, Rainbow Wave, Visor, Rain, Color Shift, Color Wave, Type Lightning, Type Lightning Ripple, and Static Color. Now, all of these are completely customizable, so just what you see here is straight from the factory, but rest assured you can completely customize absolutely everything. Now, on to the few cons that I actually have over this keyboard. As mentioned before, I would have loved to have seen a second USB pass-through. Now, it's not a requirement, I just would have liked to have seen two. Maybe one so I can charge my phone and one I can plug my mouse into, or maybe a headset. It just would have been nice. Definitely just me nitpicking. The same thing goes with the cable. They have a nice rubber cable, feels extremely durable, but it doesn't, but it doesn't match with a lot of the other cables you see on other peripherals. I would have loved to have seen a braided cable. Now, the only other issue I found was the multimedia functions. They require you to press the function key and one of the F keys in order to mute, volume up, volume down, things like that. And I would have preferred to see like a separated volume rocker or something along those lines for just a little bit easier access and quick use. But again, that is just me nitpicking and not a requirement. So other than that, this keyboard right here is probably one of the best keyboards we've used to date. And in fact, we're going to continue to use this as our daily driver for this rig right behind us for all of our tests and typing needs. And I don't see us changing that anytime soon, as this keyboard, in our personal preference, is way ahead of all the other keyboards on the market today. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this keyboard is that great? Post in the comments, let us know. But for us, for $150, I think it'd be hard pressed to find a better keyboard. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. And if you do like our videos, consider subscribing if you haven't already. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.